For those people who know me, they know that there are few things I don't like. There are few things I don't like. Ferran is one of them. There are just a few things I don't like, but Ferran is one of them. This game could have easily been like 4-0, 3-0, 5-0 thereabouts. Only in the first half, Ferran had like two goals that he could have just. I just felt so bad because this was the only game for those who were watching this World Cup that Barcelona could make a statement as a club. We have had De Jong play, we have had Rafinha play, but the Spanish national team basically is made up of Barcelona player than any other team player. And this was the one game we would have showed our prowess and delivered something. But somehow against Cape Verde, I think according to statistics, they are like rated maybe 67 or 97 thereabout, but they're like outside the top 50. And this is Spain going into the tournament as favourite. They could not secure a goal against Cape Verde. I will applaud Cape Verde for the defensive structure, the way they played, the way they were. Although it was pretty low block. Um, a few things that I have to say about this. This guy, 40 years old. How do you explain to people that in a game that had a Ballon d'Or holder, Rodri, a game that had players playing at the highest level of football, Barcelona, Cucurella, the recent Real Madrid signing, Lorente, the Fabian Ruiz who just won the Champions League. This guy was the man of the match. A 40 years old Vozina. A 40 years old Vozina. I remember Vozina from I think the AFCON or so and their qualifiers so far. I think they won all the games in the qualifiers by the last or they won most of the games in their qualifiers for them to get to this World Cup. Their first World Cup outing and they delivered a spectacular performance. Defensively, they were solid. Attacking wise, a lot of things could be worked on. They had a few chances where they could have gone on the counter, attack the ball more, but sometimes maybe they were indecisive, took the ball back, or made the wrong choices. But overall, it was a very, very decent display from Cape Verde and a very, very decent display from this man. I think also De La Fuente has a lot of fault in what happened today. I understand that Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal just go back from injury. I get it, but I think basically he underrated Cape Verde, starting with Ferran and Gavi. Gavi, not a bad player, not a bad player. However, against low block, you need a player who can take on his man, a player who can deliver those crosses into the box. When Nico Williams and especially Lamine Yamal, when Lamine Yamal got in, the game took a different turn. I believe De La Fuente should have started one of them. Ferran is easily so bad. I've always said it that he does not deserve to play for a club like Barcelona. Ferran should have not started this game. Missed two chances. De La Fuente made the wrong choice. I also feel like Omo would have done better ahead of Fabian Ruiz. Even Merino would have done better ahead of Fabian Ruiz. But somehow De La Fuente decided to play Fabian Ruiz. I don't know if it's because of the Champions League that he just won or something. But generally, it was a poor performance from Spain. I believe they could have done more. But it's just the first game of the competition. Two more games in the group stage. They just need maybe one to win one game, and they might likely qualify to round of 16 because of the way to round of 32 because of the way the new format is. Generally, good game for Vozina. Poor on part of Spain. I believe they can do more in this competition. Next game, I think against Saudi Arabia or Uruguay, and let's see how they take it up from there. But yeah, age is not a barrier to greatness, man. So every 40 years within this tournament has no excuse not to perform. Peace and love.